From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. We're back at the bar, back at Tommy Mac's with my good friend Wally Conway. This show brought to you by our friends at Goodfellas Cigar Lounge and Spirits, the Southern Grill down on the South Bank, and the Wealth Advisory team of Bruss Nutter and Ponte Vedra Beach. Great to be here and great to be alive. We're talking family, we're talking addiction, we're talking therapy. Of course, Wally Conway is here from Home Pro Inspections, and so is Kevin Peterson from the Chronic Hope Institute. Let's welcome them in. Wally, how are you, my man?
Sunscreen.
Good to see you.
Wear sunscreen.
Is that the message for today?
That's the message of the day,
and
my
keep
friend.
reapplying, right?
Yes.
Because it only lasts for so long, Wally.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Yep.
Same with sunscreen.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then wash that stuff off when you're done. Right?
Exactly right.
How you doing?
I'm great.
You're looking good, man.
Yeah, I feel
feeling
strong.
Fit? You feeling strong?
Yeah, I feel a little bulky today.
Do you?
I do.
Well, but sometimes the camera does that to us. It's okay. It's okay. Kevin Peterson is here from the Chronic Hope Institute, a licensed marriage and family therapist.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Pleasure thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here as well. All right, let's get into it. The Chronic Hope Institute is all about helping families that are dealing with addiction, correct?
Yeah, it is. Our goal is to educate families and professionals on how to help people that are struggling with addiction and help families that are struggling with addiction and teach them how to set boundaries and offer their loved one a solution.
Okay, so it's for both sides, right? It's for the one that's addicted, and it's for the family members that are, or friend, whatever, dealing with that person and how to handle that, because it's tough on both sides.
It is, and the majority of folks or therapists will work with someone that struggles with addiction. But when it comes to the family, that tends to be sort of a missing link, because what I get is the call of, I don't know what to do. You know, I've got my 16-year-old, my 26-year-old, my 46-year-old, and they're dying, and I don't know how to help them. And so we created a plan. Okay. It's a very straightforward, structured plan.
And you got started in all of this because of your own personal experiences, Kevin?
Yeah, I grew up in a house of addiction. My mom was a prescription drug addict, and then I started using when I was about 13, 14.
Wow. Quickly
hit into addiction right off the bat, and then got sober because my family circled the wagons when I was 27 and said, we love you, but it's either this stops or you're out.
Right.
Those are your choices.
Wow. It's tough for them to get to that point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about Southern Cal real quick? You faked your graduation, is that right?
That's my big move. In 1988, after 6 years of college, I faked my graduation at USC. I ordered the cap and gown and ordered the announcements, and everybody showed up, and I was a year and a half short.
Okay,
wow. And my parents kind of smelled that out a couple years later. And
did they?
A couple years later.
Yeah, you got like a couple.
Nice move.
Yeah, well, I was bartending, and like I like to say, I had my own home multi-level marketing pharmaceutical operation going on.
Okay, yeah.
and back when that was a thing, and that all came crashing down. But that was what started me on my own personal journey of recovery. May 5th, 1991.
Okay.
Been sober ever since.
Great, congrats.
Went back to school in 2008 at Regis University in Denver. Got a master's in marriage and family therapy, and here I am.
All right, let's talk addiction if we can. All genetic. Mainly genetic, mostly genetic. I mean, because I know it is. I know it's in our DNA, but is it a blanket statement or?
Well, I don't think anyone can make a sweeping, across the board statement. I have seen neurologists, experts say it is definitely a genetic disorder. My body processes alcohol and drugs different than yours.
Sure.
And so is it nature nurture? Well, okay, I would tell you I think it's nature, but nurture certainly helps. And nurture can get you there faster.
So that nature versus nurture and the DNA, here's my challenge with that.
Sure.
In one sense, it makes it sound like it's hopeless. Mm-hmm. And in another, it sounds like you get a pass. And where is that line?
Yeah. So I would not say that anybody gets a pass. I think there's an accountability function in the world that I come from. I'm a big advocate of the 12-step world. And we don't believe in, a pass. You get it's full accountability. Hey, guess what? This is who you are. This is what you are. Now you got to deal with it, and you got to become an adult.
Right.
To be totally blunt, struggling with addiction is this much about the drugs and the alcohol, and this much about how you live and how you behave. Yeah, right. Exactly.
There's a reason why you're going to that, right?
Yeah.
I had a great friend. My friend Father Tom told me about. He said this is advice. He said, "Look, you don't have to tolerate to forgive. Just remember that. You don't have to tolerate to forgive." All right, we do have to wrap it up. So let's wrap it up about your book, Chronic Hope.
Yeah.
Where can people find it and what can they expect?
So it's on Amazon in all 3 formats. And it's also, you can get it on my website at chronichope.us.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Kevin, great job, man. You're doing the great work, and
Thank you.
People need help. There's no doubt. People that are addicted, the families, how to deal with that. This is fantastic, and I hope a lot of people that watch this get a lot out of it and check out your book and even find you if they need some help.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
Wally, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. All right, hey, if you like these kind of conversations, there are more at iwannabuzz.com. Always a pleasure when we can help people here on The Horse's Mouth. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.